This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Commencement of operations raised. Churches urged to advocate. And Prime Minister Marape explains delay. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for your company. Member for Bulolo, Sam Basil Jr., has questioned the Prime Minister on when the Wafi Golpu project will commence, stating that his people have waited for too long.
Prime Minister James Marape said his government is still negotiating with the investors for a 55% state share in the project. Marape said the Wafi Golpu project agreement is for 40 years and his government wants to do it right by bringing in greater benefits for the country.
Mitok sore sabus iga delay all company too or like maximizing wind blong shareholders long all. Shareholders belong me as Prime Minister and people belong project area, people belong Morobe, and people belong country. James Marape will not give a go-ahead to a project where I feel the agreement is unfair to my people. This law making work start. Once me satisfy yourself, me hit him about 55%. At 55%, one kind of say me making the program, then I will sign off.
He explained that they are having investor issues in terms of investor and state takes from the project, hence the delay. He further asked for patience from the Bulolo people so his government can work on the best interests.
Law talk 30% equity, we must give him 30% equity. Law talk 30% taxes, we must give him taxes better defined. Law talk 2% royalty equity. Like PNG, LNG, we give him talk picture. And foundation projects, we don't criticize him too much. Law talk 2% equity, that's all. Deduction below CAPEX, deduction below OPEX, deduction below sunk costs. Rousing come through all. Papa Granat gives him only 1.2%, 0.8%. Rousing the display. Mr. Deputy Speaker, look, cut him talk short. Leader belong project area, me like him barely see you. Once me and you clear because signature blowing but stop was some tete.
Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Despite the challenges of addressing liquid waste management, Papua New Guinea has made efforts to improve sanitation and waste management policy reforms and infrastructure investments.
Led by the Global Green Growth Institute and Embassy of Korea, the seminar brought together representatives from private government bodies and international partners to discuss and share their challenges, identify the gaps, ideas and recommendations on how they are working towards addressing the liquid waste management in Papua New Guinea. Chairperson for Climate Change and Development Authority, Ronald Makata, in his remarks stated that to improve the liquid waste management in the country, every stakeholder must work together. He challenged the participants to approach the situation with determination to build more cleaner and greener Papua New Guinea. Apart from the other recommendations discussed, a recommendation was made by an international speaker via Zoom, which is building a strong foundation before everything else to address liquid waste management in the country. The participants are expected to gain necessary knowledge to mitigate the liquid waste management and continue the open dialogue with international partners. The seminar concluded with a panel discussion and question and answer session. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
The ongoing deferral of the Papua LNG project has prompted Sinisina Youngable member Karen Gakoa to raise a series of questions to the Minister for Petroleum regarding the commencement of the Papua LNG project.
Mr. Kua said the project has been delayed for 2 years. stating the country needs solid statements in consultation with the developers to assure Papua New Guineans that there will be no continuous and indefinite pushback of the Papua LNG project.
When do we then expect the final investment decision by the developer? Number 3, can the minister use all means and powers available to him make sure that once timelines are given and announced and broadcast to the state, that these timelines are kept?
Petroleum Minister Jimmy Maladina said this is a good project for the country, but the delay is not from the government side. It is from the developers and the initial contract that was signed in 2019.
Times of the project in Imisanim, I think only a couple of months later, government been changed. Na sampla ask him the new government to attend in planning national agreement already been like review. Na predecessor honorable Sinasini member have been trying to review his agreement. Unfortunately, his agreement and government signing him important even if go back in a program.
Minister Maladina said a meeting was held with project developer Total Energy.
Only gonna tender, only give some price he come back because delay stuff. So Thomas only been agreeing at this time of signing agreement by working Muslim between 11 billion US dollars to 12 billion of development project. But this lot delay come now. You got something leak start.
He explained that recently companies mainly from Korea, Japan and China put their bids, and the Total company is currently assessing the bids.
Unfortunately, no Lily project, and tribal project, you say we go from 12 billion to 18 billion dollars. Only company finding one the right amount, it can work in profit blow.
He also responded to other concerns raised by Mr. Kua that may affect the project.
Development forum will start late January, early February 2026. Absolute question and great listing. I don't think it'll affect the country so much because we're talking about a company and its joint venture partners bringing income, foreign currency into PNG.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
PNG senior lawyer Loani Henau warns that political convenience and weak oversight are eroding the principles of the Constitution.
Speaking at the National Conference on the Constitution of Papua New Guinea today, Henau stressed that credibility of the Constitution is always being tested by the laws passed for political gain.
Thank you, Mr. Loani. Now, we are so pressed for time.
He explained that while Parliament makes the laws, the Supreme Court has power to strike down those that breach constitutional rights.
The question is this: how do we implement and maintain that standard envisaged by the drafters of the Constitution, Chief Momis and the others? How do we maintain that standard and do not reduce it?
Henau also highlighted the role of oversight bodies like Ombudsman Commission, saying they have special powers to challenge laws but must use them effectively.
That we do not have the strength to maintain the integrity and the credibility of our Constitution.
Loani Henau said upholding the Constitution is not just a legal duty, but it's essential for Papua New Guinea's democracy. Cleo Dutton, National EMTV News.
James Gore has been declared as the newly elected president for the Certified Practicing Accountants of Papua New Guinea.
Alfred Laho, representing PNG Electoral Commission and as the retaining officer for CPA PNG, announced the newly elected candidates who will serve CPA Papua New Guinea Council 2025 to 2026 financial year.
President Mr. James B. Gore, elected unopposed. Vice President position, Mr. Poson Sariroa Lili, duly elected. Treasurer position, Mr. John Wow, duly elected.
He stated that the election process was conducted transparently and professionally in full compliance to the established CPA-PNG election procedure and the organic law on election.
Election timeline. Nomination facilitated by the CPA membership register from the 29th of September to the 3rd of October 2025. Polling conducted via electronic mail.
The PNG Electoral Commission acknowledged the cooperation of all involved in the CPA election process. Zola Inangwe, National EMTV News.
The Certified Practicing Accountants of Papua New Guinea in Australia continued with the second day of the 29th Annual Conference in Port Moresby today.
Professionals attending the conference today were encouraged to do their job with diligence and transparency. Marlon Hopman, a certified accountant, spoke on the role of public sector accounting in crisis management and recovery. With references made to South Africa recently getting off the grey list, he encouraged that PNG can do the same if people do their jobs with transparency and accountability.
You should be doing your job regardless to the best of your ability and proving every day that you are the best at your job.
In his presentation, he highlighted that for professionals working in the public sector, it is important to maintain accurate financial reporting, exercise stewardship of public resources, and ensure transparency and accountability in the work they do.
As accountants and auditors, we need to perform our duties according to accounting standards, and we should recognize when something is going wrong. And we can't turn a blind eye.
It is important to uphold standards, work efficiently, and deliver results to ensure a desirable outcome for all. Zola Inangwe, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab Sajina. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Big Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
All-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce
that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch. You're watching National MTV News. In response to the alarming rate of HIV and AIDS in the country, the Archbishop of Catholic Archdiocese in Papua New Guinea is calling for collective action from government and stakeholders to address the root cause of HIV transmission.
In a press conference held today at Catholic Archdiocese in Port Moresby, His Eminence Sir John Cardinal Ribat said Papua New Guinea has gone quiet in terms of HIV and AIDS response.
The government of Papua New Guinea and the National AIDS Council Secretariat, the institution mandated to coordinate the national HIV response, have been quiet for almost a decade with no funding and the direction of HIV programming at the national level.
He said despite the challenges like funding and insufficient resources, there has been positive progress with government and church-run HIV services.
We are experiencing real disruption of HIV and primary health care services within churches' HIV response in the country, and with the unavailability and shortage of medical drugs.
Cardinal Ribat noted that as the World AIDS Day approaches, he extends his gratitude to various partners who continues to support churches to respond to health and HIV crisis in PNG.
Those who are living and to all of us, let us take this seriously, the theme of this year for the World AIDS Day, overcoming disruption, transforming the AIDS response. It is really for us to know what are the disruptions.
World AIDS Day will be observed on the 1st of December 2025 under the theme Overcoming Disruptions, Transforming the AIDS Response. Cardinal Ribat is encouraging people to make it a priority to inform, educate, encourage and empower family and friends to go for early HIV tests to know their status for early detection and prevention. Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
Papua New Guinea Christian Leaders Alliance on HIV and AIDS Deputy Chairman said churches have collaborated to form an alliance and raise awareness on HIV preventative measures in the country.
Pastor Daniel Heavily referred to the Bible, noting that Papua New Guinea as a Christian nation needs to abide by its principle.
Financial crisis, nation as a whole. But then again, on that context, if our government, this is the budget that they have passed, so if I could say on behalf of all the churches, our Christian Alliance on HIV is an institution that all the churches come together to establish, compare HIV and other social issues. So if the government of the day can give 1/10 of the national budget to the church, so that can...
With that, Pastor Heavily said the aim is to educate, inform and empower. Therefore, he urged all churches to take ownership and include HIV and AIDS messages and advocacy in their sermons as a lead-up program to World AIDS Day.
1st December. In that context, if all the churches can take ownership by this week, people who are preaching on Sabbath, 29th of this month, Saturday, integrate HIV message with your sermons. And also, Sunday people on the 30th of this month, they can accommodate HIV in the sermons. When we do that, the message is going to go down well and go to the people.
Meanwhile, the Archbishop of Catholic Church, Sir John Cardinal Ribat, who is also the chairman of PNG Christian Leaders Alliance, gave an insight on their strategy for 2026 to 2030.
By standing up together to collectively take appropriate actions by conducting STIs and HIV awareness and education to prevent new HIV infections.
Cardinal Ribert concluded by urging people to continue to live by godly principles. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
At the CPA conference today, Sir John Capleton urged Papua New Guineans to take back PNG.
What is so hard? This was the question posed by Sir Capleton today to all attendees. He urged the audience to step up and take leadership in their positions.
I need to encourage Papua New Guineans that we are not totally useless.
He shared this sentiment after hearing that graduate accountants are not able to find jobs in the country. Sir Capleton recalled earlier days when he assumed leadership roles while also trying to manage a small airline company.
I started off with 3 coconuts per adult and 1 coconut per child. I went from village to village and I informed them what we can do to create funds ourselves.
He shared his experience of having to start small, encouraging the audience to go back home and start something for themselves.
In addition to the raw material, you have the sun to dry the coconut. And you have your capacity of labor to cut the coconut. So you combine all this and you create money.
Zola Inangwe, National EMTV News.
Day 2 of the regional consultations on the palm oil industry bills held in Lae ended on a high note today.
The event, attended by growers, stakeholders, state departments and authorities, was concluded today with discussions on the 2 draft documents, the Authority Bill and the Management Bill. During the discussion, OPIC General Secretary Captain Pupita gave a brief overview of the 2 proposed bills.
The proposed Authority Bill will have a clear function to, number 1, regulate industry standards, number 2, ensure equitable participation of all stakeholders, number 3, protect the business interests of smallholders, number 4, support national economic policy objectives, 5, enforce compliance and prevent market imbalances, and 6, set industry development directions in line with government priorities and growing the economy.
He further highlighted the functions of the draft management bill.
The first bill establishes the authority. The palm oil management bill establishes the rules for industry compliance. It introduces operating permits, licensing requirements, fees and levies. FFB price formula is one of them. Standards for milling operations, environmental and land compliance obligations, sanctions and penalties, and clear obligations for both companies and growers and landowners. This provides a predictable, transparent, and enforceable regulatory environment for the entire supply chain, from the seed to the export and down to downstream processing. From them, the NEC endorsed National Oil Palm Policy has now set the direction for change. Our job is to anchor the policy.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News, Lae.
The successful regional consultations in Lae of the 2 proposed authority and management palm oil bills showcase significant benefits for the future of the oil palm industry.
Stakeholders expressed optimism as the chairman of the Morobe Provincial Outgrowers Association, Baida Isi, highlighted the vital role played by OPIC in driving development across the country.
Maki Maus, 324 farmers, including all VOPs, starting from Watarais, including Medeng, Kesowai, Nakam Lomakambeli, where 40 mile, Mipla Amamas.
He commended OPIC's consistent efforts in supporting growers, improving extension services, and strengthening industry coordination.
We come up in this law and by giving one big benefit. Law country as a whole na Mipla newly now Mipla work lo planning oil palm lo savannah land lo Makambeli. Mipla Mamas na Mipla raising hands na raising heart. One time ogara thinking blomipla lo future generation blomipla. Well by live, not by sustaining this living way, all by enjoying.
The consultation provided an important platform for open dialogue, allowing participants to shape policies that will enhance governance and management within the sector.
Mipla Amamas, the government of the day na usat o come all over lo Morobe province na usat o stakeholders. Only stop one time, all farmers will come. We're happy.
Overall, the meeting marked a positive step towards modernizing the industry and ensuring sustainable growth for oil palm communities nationwide. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News, Leh.
Now we take a look at the NAS Fund Market Report. The Kenya closed lower at $0.2362 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kenya was buying $0.2287 US, 0.3473 Australian dollars, 0.1892 euro, 35.47 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed unchanged, cocoa closed unchanged, copper closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed unchanged, the ASX 200 is trading lower, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
To win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Big Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Smuggling, selling, and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine, and crystal meth are very serious criminal offenses in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol. This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
organizations are not performing their duty,
business, health, education, sports and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. The recent washout of a road section along the Hiritano Highway has prompted opposition leader Douglas Tumuriesa to raise a series of supplementary questions on the design of roads.
Mr. Tumuriesa questioned Minister for Works and Highways on the inspection processes undertaken before roads are deemed safe to use by the traveling public.
The site engineers and the road inspectors who are out there inspecting the road works, do they holistically check and make sure that before sealing of the roads, that those contractors have complied to the design works or design standards for that particular road?
Minister for Works and Highways, Solan Mirisim, in response to Tumuriesa question, said that many roads that this government is maintaining are roads from the past. Minister Mirisim said they are getting consultants from Asian Development Bank to look into the roads and redesign them.
We have now put up consultants, contractors, and also our consultants to work very closely with the contractors to deliver roads. Like especially when you go up to Highlands Highway, ADB is taking control of this road because ADB come up with their consultants that to designs that can withhold flood, weather, and kind of stuff. So the road is coming up.
He added that from the Hiritano Highway, 3 contractors are on the road to carry out road work from Laloki to Kerema. Jacinta Dr. National MTV News. A total of 338 grade 9 students from Jubilee Catholic Secondary graduated under the Senisim PNG Leadership Program run by the PNG Tribal Foundation in Port Moresby. The pilot school for Senisim PNG program by Tribal Foundation successfully completed the 11 weeks program, allowing 338 grade 9 students to obtain important values to be good citizens. Jubilee Catholic Secondary Principal Barbara Miles reminded the students that they have explored essential values and urged them,
out of all the core values that you went through, integrity, respect, responsibility.
Tribal Foundation President Gary Bustin said the students are privileged to undergo this leadership program where directors, managers, and CEOs of companies have gone through the same program to lead and inspire others in their leadership roles. Mr.
One time good values. Life play by go on top, now you play by win.
The students to make right choices if they want to be successful in life. Meanwhile, Deputy Principal Janet Sengi said Education Department focuses more on academic curriculum.
A better person with the decisions that you make, you know what is right, what is wrong, you are able to make a difference. A better person with the decisions that you make, you know what is right, what is wrong, you are able to make a difference.
And not value-based programs to teach the young. The Internal Revenue Commission conducted a 2-day workshop in Enga Province on tax compliance and revenue. The workshop was run from the 24th to the 25th in Wabeg. ROC Commissioner Sam Koim said the event brought together key stakeholders, contractors and suppliers to strengthen tax compliance, improve revenue collection, and foster collaboration. Commissioner Koim said such partnerships support national development goals. The Climate Change and Development Authority has partnered with the Western Highlands Provincial Government
to deal with the responses to climate change at the provincial level.
The two parties signed a memorandum of understanding, which will provide an official framework for the ongoing collaboration, clarify roles and responsibilities of both parties, and also to formally establish and operationalize the Western Highlands Provincial Climate Change Committee. The event was officiated by the Governor for Western Highlands Province, Wairapa, together with the Acting Managing Director for Climate Change and Development Authority, Deborah Sungi. Governor Rapa said Western Highlands Provincial Government will continue to support this cause to save the environment. Adding on that was the Administrator for Western Highlands Province, Joseph Mangbil, who had this to say.
I think time you coming in with MD and the team. I'd like to thank you for at least you able to make a time available and take this very important task into the province. To establish this very important provincial climate change committee.
He also thanked the team for choosing Western Highlands Province to be their partner. Ms. Sungi, in her address, said climate change deals with all sectors and it's quite a challenge.
In the Provincial Climate Change Committee being squared in now really reflects the commitment of the provincial government and the government of Western Highlands in driving climate change throughout the sector.
She further said this.
And also noting that when we want to take climate action, we have to really start at our community level with our kids, with our youths, and education is a very important space that we will need to drive.
The provincial administrator and the acting director then signed the MOU. The event has also seen the swearing in of 15 members for the Provincial Climate Change Committee. The 15 members are from different sectors. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
St. Paul Technical Vocational School celebrated 41 years as a secretarial college, whilst also coinciding with its 7th TVET graduation yesterday.
The St. Paul's parish was filled with graduates who came in their purple, black and blue gowns. It was a day of relief for these lots, as TVET is known as the second chance of education. The manageress for the TVET Center, while congratulating the class of 2025, said this batch are privileged as they will be receiving national certificates. Mrs. Siwi further gave a brief history of the school.
The first speaker, Mr. Oraki, the school has been established in 1982 by the late Catholic Archbishop, Bishop Maya.
The course offered are National Certificate 1 in Office Administration, National Certificate 2 in Office Administration, National Certificate 1 in Hospitality, and they also offer short courses or part-time courses. A short course graduate, Council John Horaki, upon receiving his certificate, made these comments.
And why I'm excusing Sabina, because you people think that it's the end of your life when you are missed out in any institution. I would like to encourage you that Bishop Clement is my junior in Fatima, and when computer came first in Papua New Guinea, Fatima was the first school to have computers.
The guest speaker for the event was the Archbishop of Mount Hagen Archdiocese, His Excellency Archbishop Clement Papa. In his address to the students, he said he was happy to hear all of the developments in the school. The graduation concluded with the handing over of certificates to the graduates. It was also noted that only 2 male students graduated among all females. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
National EMTV News returns after the break with Truka Sports. Stay with us for the details.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Number one super, ilike mol member, iama mas na stop good. Time only retire or finish slow walk. Suppose you put him 10 kina more long contribution belong you, long one week, you buy gatos and 50,000 kina more. Time you finish slow walk. Ring him mipla now, nakisi more talk sawe. Long or way, you can up him super saving belong you.
The Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative is a global reporting standard that provides open and accountable management of oil, gas, and mineral resources. EITI implementation in PNG provides a critical platform demonstrating the value that the extractive sector contributes to the economy through the disclosure of payments, revenues, and benefit flows. Through regular independently reconciled reports, PNG EITI enhances public understanding of how natural resources are governed and their benefits are distributed across the country. For more information, visit our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, or visit our website www.pngeiti.org.pg or call us on 3133 772.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Tukai Sports. The SP PNG Hunters are pushing hard in the early preseason, with coaches giving updates on training, new players, and team energy.
Preparations for the SP Hunters are well underway. The squad is already in training and working hard under head coach Paul Aiton and new head of performance, Otora Kone. Speaking in an interview, head coach Paul Aiton said the preseason is on track and players are focused.
It's been really good. We changed a lot of things this preseason because we've had so many leave us, which we're really proud of as a club, that we've been able to, probably the most ever in the history of Hunters, that has others gone to on bigger and better things. We've had to adjust training a little bit to account for that. So
head coach Aiton also highlighted the new training schedules.
A lot of those players are young players. So we also changed our training style this year. It's quite different from previous years, and scheduling as well is different. So trying a few different things. We've got a new head of performance which is Otto. So things are looking really good. I'm really happy with where we are at 4 weeks in.
He stressed that with new boys in camp, the team now has more energy and strong spirit.
That's exciting. It's exciting. They bring a lot of new energy. And I think what's really helped us as well is a lot of the players that have left us. The new players coming in, seeing that, I come in, I do the right thing, learn everything. The team's successful, and maybe I have a chance to leave as well.
Joel Mipari, Tukai Sports.
Young players from the PNG NRLB Academy are learning about ending violence through special workshops held across several regions in the country.
The PNG NRL Bid Academy has joined the National 20 Days of Activism by taking part in Voice Against Violence workshops held across the country. The workshops were delivered by NRL in PNG's League Belong Live program, using the sport's strong following to raise awareness about gender-based violence. Young men and women from various centers attended the sessions. The Academy, through Voice Against Violence, helps players understand the different forms of violence and how it affects people, especially women and girls. The aim is for players to stand up, speak out and take action in their homes, communities and teams. This year's United Nations team, Unite to End Digital Violence Against All Women and Girls. The team highlights harm faced online and calls for safer digital spaces. NRL in PNG General Manager Kathy Niap said the workshop helps players understand GBV and become positive role models. Participants shared their experiences, saying the workshop helped them understand equality and importance of preventing violence, including online abuse. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Chairman of the Agopeha Rugby League Nines competition, Rawiri Sabumai, said they are looking at affiliating the competition with the court's governing body, the Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League.
Agopeha Nines and Mipla got plan going forward. Pampla got plan affiliating the PNG Rugby League. So Pampla come up part and parcel lo one me PNG Rugby League one kind of some Goroka League na Kafana League of Stapinis. Try to create some opportunity lo young player man Mary lo community na house line Pampla.
Truka Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja na, yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
Tambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokim. Marijuana or all drugs no good ikam lo overseas or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law olikolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This la talk sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivim, Bilom Australia, Papua New Guinea Law Na Justice Partnership.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Sports groups in Port Moresby joined hands to celebrate Universal Children's Day, promoting safety, rights and respect for all children.
Sports organizations in Papua New Guinea came together to celebrate Universal Children's Day at the Regina Sagu Foundation. This activity was part of the ongoing 20 days of activism, highlighting the importance of protecting children and protecting their rights. The event was organized by One Netball PNG in collaboration with Inclusive Gym Bed, Hooking for Health, League Belong Life and Basketball for Good. Children from the Taurama community attended and listened to the key messages delivered by different program leaders. The main messages focused on creating safe spaces for children to play, learn and grow. Organizers also stressed that children's rights matter both on and off the field and that sports can provide opportunities for every child. Special guests included Megan Clarkson, First Secretary for Program Strategy and Gender at the Australian High Commission, and Lua Rikis from Team Up. They joined the children and encouraged everyone to continue supporting child safety and positive development through sport. The message of the day was clear: it's my responsibility. Let's work together to prevent all forms of violence. Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
True Guy Sports ends on that note. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
With Telecom, with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans, or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offenses in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol. This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
organizations are not performing their duty,
business, health, education, sports and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
brought the future home. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with few showers. Darrow, partly cloudy. Kerema, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Alota, partly cloudy. Popondetta, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Lace City, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Madang, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Keveng, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopon Rabaula, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with chances of few showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with few showers and rain showers. Goroka, Banzin Kundiawa, cloudy period with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the small ships forecasts. Waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Darrow to Kiwai Island to Kerema to Yule Island to Hood Point to Samari Island, seas 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Samari Island to Cape Vogel and all Millen Bay Islands, seas 1 to 2.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Huemgab to Finchafen, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Finchafen through Fiti Strait to Siasi Long Island to Medang, seas 1 to 2 meters. Waters of Medang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG Indonesian border, seas 1 to 2.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 1 to 2.5 meters. Waters of New Ireland, seas 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Bougainville and New Britain, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters, rising to 2.5 meters along warning areas. Looking at the ocean forecasts, coral seas, sea smooth, north to southeasterly winds of 5 to 10 knots. Solomon seas, sea smooth to slight, southeasterly winds of 5 to 15 knots. Bismarck seas, sea slight to moderate to rough over northwestern sector, northwesterly to southeast winds of 5 to 15 knots, increasing to 25 knots over northwestern sector. Pacific Ocean, sea smooth, southeasterly to northwest winds of 5 to 10 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 28th of November, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing, stay safe, good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and gold nuggets.